Hello, everyone. It is Nathan. I have not done one of these in a while, but today I will be doing another figure review. And in order, and because it's the real Ultraman Day, I know July 10th was Ultraman Day, but today is July 17th, so it's the real day. 55 years ago today, Ultraman, the first episode of Ultraman was released. So in order of that, we are going to be taking a look at a figure of a monster from the original Ultraman show. One of my favorite monsters, purely because of his episode, and I love his design, that too. But today we will be looking at the Bandai Ultra Monster series, Jamila. So, Jamila I bought off of Etsy a while back. Not a while back, it was like about a week ago, and he came in the mail. Um, I'm really happy that I got this. This is a good price. I got him for $20 and $5 shipping. Compared to a lot of other prices that I've seen him go for, this is superb. So I guess without further ado, let's look at the articulation. So since he's got a humanoid shape, you'd expect him to have like the same articulation as the Ultraman, which is the waist and the arms. But no, he only has arm movement that goes right about until there, because the body blocks it. You'd expect the waist to move, but no, that is a glue seal. So that I can't do that. He is. I think it's okay that he doesn't really have any articulation other than the arms, because in the show the suit was sort of stiff. Like he could only he could barely move his arms and barely move his legs, and other than that he didn't even move his body other than his arms and his legs. So I think it's understandable. For detail, he has a bunch of cracks all over his body. He has some that are painted in like a lavender purple color, and some that are painted like a lighter bluish color. I like the difference between them. It really adds detail. There are little brown spots, like little touches of brown paint all over the figure. I think that's a nice touch too. There's a blue center right here. I think that was just an artistic choice. Because a lot of early... I mean, this guy wasn't too early. I think he was around 2001, I believe. Yeah, 2001. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, 2001. And it's a pretty... I'm really glad that I have this figure. He's got some white paint on his nails that kind of bleed through to the rest of the finger. It like kind of fades as you go down. Same one over here. Same thing with the toes. Another thing I gotta say about this figure, he's in near mint condition. Like, this looks like I time traveled back to 2001 and bought this. So, like, the only thing that isn't really mint condition, the toes have a few scratches on them, but you can barely notice them looking at them, but, so that's pretty cool. His face, let's see if we can, his face, his eyes are indented instead of being, printed on like I always thought he did. I thought these were printed on. But no, they actually went in indented and made the pupil all separate. So I like that. The mouth, he has a few of these teeth are individually sculpted. The other are just kind of painted on the top of his mouth. The paint barely bleeds through. I mean, here it has a little mess up, but it looks like he They really put effort into this figure, which is something that you can't say about the Bandai's new figures today. I guess we should go over the size comparisons now. So, without further ado, Bandai Ultra Hero Series Ultraman Ace, Bandai Ultra Monster Series Mephiles, and Bandai Ultra Monster Series, messed up there, Bandai Ultra Monster Series Naranga, as well as the Best Selection SH Figuarts Ultraman. One thing I want to point out with these two, Ultraman, this does look about the right size. If in person they look about the right size as they were in the show. Because, what was I? Forgot what I was going to say there. In the show, Jamila is just a tad bit taller than Ultraman. But, yeah. And what's weird to me is that Mephiles is roughly around the same height as Jamila. Like, if you put them next to each other, Jamila's only a bit taller. But if you put Mephiles and Ultraman next to each other, they're about the same size. Weird. I don't know. I just wanted to point that out. And I'm assuming you already all know about the backstory of Jamila. He was a human that was sent to space, but his ship went off course, and it was presumed that he died, but the government kept it a secret because they wanted to keep people's faith in science. It's a really sad episode, and it's a really cool monster. So that was Jamila, and now on to our next figure. Okay, so I have no idea what this thing is. It's a pig. It looks like me in real life. I think it's from the Power Ranger show. Power Ranger, isn't that the show with the Rainbow Ultraman people? I think. He comes with a fork and a knife. Is he gonna eat something? Is he gonna have bacon? Is that what he does? He eats. Oh, he fell over. Okay. He has articulate. Why are his arms in his mouth? Why are his arms in his mouth? So anyways, that was my review of Average Redditor figure number 1 and Average Redditor figure number 2. Happy Ultraman Day and goodbye.